But yeah, so back to this. You said that you have a good relationship with your father.
Yeah, going around the table, are your parents still married? Do you have a good relationship with your father?
Yes.
Would he support your OnlyFans work? Does he?
I'm not sure about that.
You're not sure
Yeah.
that your father if he does or he doesn't support your work?
I mean, I hope he does.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have a good relationship with him, how would you not know that?
It's because he's not really a tech guy, so I don't think he went in there, like he never dived deep.
So in other words, he doesn't know?
Like he knows that there are sexy photos, but not like deep, you know?
So he doesn't know that you have
Deep?
sex on camera?
What is deep?
No, I don't have
deep?
sex on camera, yeah.
Oh, you don't have sex on camera. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What type of
Yeah.
work do you do there with OnlyFans?
Like I do something like artsy, like it's like exotic photos.
At sea?
No, it's
Like you're on a boat?
no art.
Maritime OnlyFans?
ART.
Huh?
Art.
Oh,
Artsy.
Etsy.
Yeah, sensual
Artsy.
photos.
She means artsy.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
artsy.
Sorry.
Okay, artsy. Okay.
So you don't do any
Artsy.
type of, what's considered cam work, where you're taking special photos for men, or you're on camera doing certain sex acts for men. You're not doing any of that.
I wouldn't say like sex ed, like not the BG type everything.
Okay, well, what kind then?
I guess like, is it necessary to answer?
Well, the only reason that I'm
Yeah,
asking,
right.
because believe you me, I could give a shit less about it ultimately, is whether or not your father actually knows, and if he doesn't know the depth of the actual work that you do, and you say that you're close to him, well, I don't understand why he wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't say that he's close enough to know like about the OnlyFans side. Like he doesn't know like what goes on inside there. Yeah, but
What if he did know?
I guess I would wish that he's okay, you know, like
Yeah, would he be though?
I don't think any parents would be 100% okay, like
I agree.
to be honest.
Yeah, but
like,
you would. Like when we went around the table and it was asked
mean-
if, you caught your daughter in a gangbang, you
Yeah.
were cool with that, right?
I mean, I would be okay is because I've been through it, so I'm gonna judge
Yeah.
less. But the thing is,
So then it's not true for parents then, right? Because if
Yeah.
your daughter's in a gangbang, it's fine, no problem. But your dad, he's gonna be not so happy with it.
it depends on the generation, right? So every generation, they become more open-minded, I would say.
Yeah, I'm not sure that every generation becomes more open-minded.
I mean, that's
I
my
think they
assumption.
become more divided,
Oh.
but I'm not sure about open-minded.
Let's
So
have.
I'm
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just curious then. I just want to make sure I got this right. Your dad doesn't actually really know what it is that you do.
Yeah, I don't think he no.
Yeah.
Are
And if
these-
he did, he would not be happy, would he?
Yeah, I don't think he'll be that happy. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the most pleasant sight, I would say. You know, it's like, whoa, I did not raise my daughter to be like that.
Not only
Yeah.
that, but I feel like, there are a lot of things that parents don't always need to know and stuff about their children's life, like about their sex life and whatever. Like, I don't think parents want to know about.
I think that parents want to know if their kids are engaged in prostitution. I think they want to know that.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think, like, if your daughter was going to be, well, I mean, you guys may not care, but for like normal, regular people, don't you think that they would want to know if their daughter or son was going to engage in prostitution so that
can
they could
you-
maybe do something about that?
Yeah, can you like define prostitution?
Yeah, somebody who sells sexual acts or favors for money.
Okay, so but then if it's like just normal sexy photos, would that be considered as a form of like prostitution?
Yeah, I think if you're selling sexual photos for money, that you're a prostitute as well.
So is
yeah.
every like Instagram influencer a prostitute?
A lot of them, I would say, are prostitutes if they're doing it for the nature of sexuality itself.
So like, what about models?
Well, what about them?
Like a lot of models, for example, they actually, go on a stage like showing their boobs and stuff, because it's the outfit and whatever. So are
Well,
they
what kind of
prostitutes?
model are you talking about?
Like runaway models and stuff.
Yeah, I think that there's a distinction in intent. So I think that that intent is what matters here, and I don't think that it's an intentional thing for a lot of these women to go out and try to be promiscuous or sell promiscuity, whereas I would say that you guys purposely are doing so.
Our intention is to monetize from selling.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, I'm sorry, but I do have to move things along a little bit here. Are your parents still together?
Yes.
Okay. Your answer to the original question, and are your parents still together?
Yeah, so I don't think my parents would be like proudest of me, you know, for whatever the career choice I picked. My parents were together until I was 18.
Okay.
They are still together.
And then what was the other question? It was...
The other question is...
Your relationship with your dad, I guess? Sorry. I have a very close relationship with my dad.
Yeah, what's your relationship with your dad?
Yeah, really good relationship with my dad. My parents are still together.
Yeah, parents are
Parents still together?
same. Yep.
Okay. All right.
And can I just expand on this a little more, Brian, if you don't mind? So I'm just wondering, kind of over to your left, gal in red. I'm sorry, I didn't write the names perfectly. What did you say your name was again?
Bella. Bella?
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So would you say also that your parents, you said they probably wouldn't be the most pleased? Why? Why do you think that? Why do you think they wouldn't like it?
Because, you know, sex work is still taboo and stuff, and it's understandable. Like, for example, if I had a daughter who started doing this at the age of 18, I wouldn't be happy with it either. I would actually try to guide her to do away from it. But Well,
doesn't that give you an intuition then that what you're doing is wrong?
No, it's not about doing what's wrong or right. What matters is a lot of people jump into this without really knowing the consequences, and of course, every action has its own consequences, right?
Well, I don't understand. What would you tell your daughter to avoid other than this that isn't wrong?
What do you mean that isn't wrong?
Well, so, I mean, would you tell your daughter to avoid things which are good?
Like, for
or do you
example,
only tell her to avoid things which are bad?
I would actually try to advise her on a lot about the pathways she should pick, right? Like, for example, I could advise her on, hey, you know, you should do this major instead of this major. You should probably go to college. You should do this and that. She should weigh out all of her options.
Yeah, right. Sure. But assuming for a second that she said, you know, I want to get a degree in photography rather than a degree in social science or something like this.
Okay.
You wouldn't necessarily say that getting a degree in photography was bad.
I wouldn't
but
say
you would
doing
say,
sex working
but you would
is
say
bad
that
either.
getting a degree in, or I'm sorry, not a degree, but engaging in OnlyFans work was bad.
I
to your
never
daughter,
said it was
right?
bad. I said there's
You wouldn't say that?
consequences. Every action has consequences. I don't think sex working is bad.
You wouldn't tell her it's bad?
No, I would just say, hey, there's a lot of consequences that you will face if you're a sex worker. Be knowledgeable of that. You are going to limit yourself in a lot of cases if you do become a sex worker. So I will advise her on the consequences she will face, but I don't think there's bad.
Well, let's assume for a second, that, and this is a hypothetical, but I just would like to test this.
Okay.
That if you knew that if you said this is bad, it 100% would guarantee she wouldn't do it, would you tell her it was bad then?
No, I would not say it's bad.
No. Okay. Even if that would be the word that would be necessary to get her to not do it and do something else.
No.
Okay.
Children need to have options, right? And it's our parents' job to guide
I mean,
them
do
and
they need
provide
to have
them.
the option to be a sex worker? Do they need that?
Okay.
That doesn't sound like something you need.
Okay, wait. But the thing is, like,
that's your opinion,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I know, but no, I don't think it is. I mean,
no,
can you make a case?
Here's the
can you
deal.
make a
Here's the
case
deal. We're
for
talking
why
about
somebody
adults,
would
right?
need to be a sex worker? Why does somebody need?
You don't
that?
need to do anything. You don't need to
Well,
even
then
go
why
to
did
college.
you just say
don't
they
need
need
to? Go to trade.
Then that makes no sense.
I didn't say that.
You did.
What did I say?
You literally, that was your argument. Your argument is, I think children need to have options. My counter was, I don't think they need to be sex workers. You said, I think they do need to have the option to
I
be
didn't
sex
say
workers.
they need
Why
to
would
have
they
an option
need
to have
to
sex
have the
work?
option
Children
to be a
need
sex
to be
worker? Hang on, you gotta let me
presented
finish
with
what I'm
options.
saying, or you can't even understand
No,
the
no.
question.
I'm not going to actually let you just put words into my mouth because I'm going to
That's
stop
what you
you when
said.
you're wrong. That's
Do kids
not what
need to
I
have the
said.
option? Do
That
18,
is
19
not
year
what
olds
I
need to have the
said.
option
You
or
need
not?
to calm down. That's not what I said. I said
Okay,
it's
what
a
did you
parent's
say?
job to provide them with guidelines to different options that they have, right? So if they come to you and say, hey, I'm considering sex working, it is an option they're considering, right? And it is your job to guide them and to be like, hey, you're an adult, I understand, but here are the options and here are the consequences. Hey, you considering sex working? This might limit you. Why don't you actually try to go to college, see how you like it, maybe get a corporate job or something, and then as an adult, once you face all the other decisions and all the other choices, if you still want to do sex working, it is what it is.
Chris donated $200. Thank you, panel, for standing up to Andrew. I would not have my panel of side chicks if it wasn't for women like you co-signing the BS that I told them. You are helping us rich guys bangs girls on BC.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Speaking of birth control, wait, Andrew, is it all right if I move this along, or do you want?
I just want to finish this real quick.
Okay.
I just last point.
Okay.
So you do think that women need to have the option to be sex workers if they want? They need that, or no?
I'm not going to use the word need. I feel like you're trying to put words into my mouth.
That's why I'm asking you. That would be the opposite of me putting words in your mouth by asking
Wait,
you. Do you
can
think
I-
they need that option or not?
They can have that option. They don't need.
Yeah, I know.
You
Do
don't
you
need to
think
do
they need
anything.
it?
You don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
You don't need to marry. You don't need.
Right.
You don't need to do anything, right?
So we don't need to give people the
Yeah.
option to be prostitutes. Like, we don't need to do that.
There is an option and still working.
Yeah, I know. There's a difference between is and ought, though. I don't know if you know that.
I understand that you would probably, if it was up to you, you would like try to implement like a policies and stuff like that. That's fine. That you do you. You get your morality through religion. I understand. Blah blah blah.
How
but
do you
that's
know?
Not, I'm just assuming.
Why?
You seem like
Because
a
you watched a
religious
bunch of shit? You watched a bunch of clips about me? Is that why?
I actually didn't. I actually didn't know about you before that. I'm
Then
not
why
gonna
did
lie.
you assume I've made a religious argument the entire evening?
Because the way you talked about sex working, the way you talked about sex.
Yeah, but why would that
Am I
require
wrong?
religion?
Wait, no. Hold on. Am I wrong? Do you not derive your morality
but
through
I'm
religion?
I'm asking a different question, which is why assume that if
People
if
could
I haven't made a
assume
religious
things, like
argument
it's
the
an
entire
I can
opinion.
evening?
assume things about you. You can just like you assume things about me. That's fine. So you
Couldn't
can
he make a
correct
secular argument?
me.
Yeah, I've
But
made
hold on, he
nothing
can
but
correct
secular
me, right?
arguments.
You can correct me and be like, no, Bella, you're wrong. I don't derive my morality through
guys-
religious
Yeah,
reasons.
but there's no reason to correct you. I'm just asking why you assumed it.
Then
That's
I
just for
assumed
me to-
correctly.
It's not a trick. It's like literally not a trick question. I'm just curious.
No, I understand, but I assumed correctly.
Yeah, I know, but why though? That's my question.
Yeah, what's your point?
Why did you make the assumption?
Because when you were debating with her in regards to morality and stuff, you were basing your moral arguments based on religion. So.
No, I didn't. I never made a religious argument. In fact, it was an internal critique of consequentialism, which I don't even believe in, to try to make a comparison between if the consequence of this is the same as the consequence of this, why wouldn't you support it? That makes no sense. Had nothing to do with religion at all.
Okay, then, am I still right though that you drive your
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
morality through
you're correct. I'm
religion?
religious. I'm just
Yeah.
curious as to why you assumed it. That's all.
The reason why I assumed it just based on your arguments, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you assume
Very
generally that
long-winded
people who are
way, isn't
against
he, of
sex
answering
work are?
that? It's her
the
opinion. She assumed
let me
it,
get
and,
let me get at why I think this because.
Sorry, repeat that.
Do you think it's because people generally who are against sex work are religious?
Did you say people who do sex work
Wait,
are
guys, can
typically
you
No,
please
people who are against
a
it.
few more, please, both of you.
Yeah.
Let's,
I'm
let's move
almost
this
done.
forward.
I just want to know this last thing. Is it because you think that people who generally are against sex work are religious?
People who are generally in sex work are not religious. They might be spiritual, but they don't
All
necessarily
right,
align themselves
never
with
mind.
specific religion.
I don't even think you understand what I'm saying. But we'll move it along.
I just think I'm not saying what you want me to say, so you're just saying that.
No, I mean, I asked a completely different question.
seem to
The
reword
question
the
that I
same
asked
thing.
is
Okay,
people
say
who
that
are
again. I'll
against.
try to
You got to
listen
stop
to you.
talking. You can't hear.
Okay, say it again.
People who you got to stop talking. You can't hear what I'm saying. People who are against sex work are generally religious, not people who engage in it who are against it. People who are not for it
I see
are
what you mean.
usually religious. Do you understand?
Not typically. Like I feel like there's actually more non-religious people in today's day and age, and they consider sex working to be a taboo.
All right.
So not everyone who's against sex work is a religious person, but I guess all the religious people would be against sex work. Does that answer your question?
Okay, cool. So Chris's
Great
thing, he
conversation.
mentioned, I just want to touch on this briefly. He brought up birth control. Just going around the table, are you on birth control?
No.
Yes.
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 No. Yes.
Hormonal? for everybody, or anybody on like
Regulation
copper
of
IUD or anything?
periods.
What's up?
Regulation of your periods.
Same. I had really bad cramps.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a message here from Kench. Look, you don't know me. I'm an older guy. I've personally met 5 billionaires and 3 Nobel Prize winners. Bella's the most amazing person I've ever met in real life. Mind you, some respect, please. I'm just curious, what does the fact that you've met 5 billionaires, you could be broke and have met 5 billionaires and 3
That's
Nobel
not the
Prize
point.
winners.
The point
What
is, like, have
the-
you ever met a billionaire? That's pretty impressive to just even meet a billionaire, because
Why?
there's only 1,000 billionaires in U.S.
Why
and
would
he's
that be
met
impressive
5.
to just meet a billionaire?
Have you ever met a billionaire, Brian?
I've met celebrities, and it's
That's
like, who
not
gives...
the same, bro. That's not the same. Billionaire, it's like celebrity billionaire. That's very huge difference.
But so-
imagine meeting Elon
Cool.
Musk. Wouldn't you be like,
also a
bro, I
celebrity,
actually
but-
met Elon Musk, but he's also a billionaire.
Yeah, there's some people that would be cool to meet, but what's his point in saying, Bella's an amazing person, by the way, I've met 5 billionaires and 3 Nobel... What's he trying to actually argue?
He's just saying he's a cool person, which he is.
Because he's cool because he met 5 billionaires and 3
I don't think it was
Nobel
that
Prize
deep. I think
winners.
he's wrote the message to say hi. That's it, yeah.
He
All
wanted
right,
to
good for
give
you,
fun
Kench.
facts
Good for you.
about himself.
Good for you, Kench. All right, congratulations.
5 billionaires, that's impressive.
You've met some cool people, I guess. All right, cool stuff. We have a question from Stifler. Going around the table, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Starting with you, go ahead.
Starting with me, I guess I will give myself, as in I have to give a number, right?
God give a number. God give a number.
Okay, I guess I'll give myself a 9.
Okay.
8.
Probably a 9.
7.
Yeah, 6. I'm wearing a pretty basic outfit. 7. Like a 6.
An 8.
I'll give myself a 5. I don't know if Andrew's back. Is he back? Andrew, what do you rate yourself?
4.
4.
What the hell?
Okay.
Why like below average?
You'll be
Why
a
put
10.
yourself down?
Yeah.
What the frick? Okay. Wait, so hold on. Let me just check one thing. Wait, so we did the Stifler thing. No real bites there. That's good. I did want to come back perhaps to the sugar baby conversation that we were having here in just a sec. Wait, really quick. Andrew, what do you think? Do we do... we already beat the man or bear thing to death, right, Andrew? I don't think we bring it up here.
Yeah, we just did that recently.
Yeah. Do we get the answers and just move along just out of curiosity? How about we don't even argue it? I just want to hear the answers. Would you rather be stuck in the forest with a man or a bear? Just your answers. That's it. We won't debate it.
I knew they were gonna ask that. Yeah. A bear or a man?
Huh?
A bear or a man?
A bear or a man?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to choose. So I have to choose between a bear, which is an animal, or a
A man, which is a human. Which one would you prefer to be stuck with?
Kiara Scammer donated $200. Kiara, are you going to address the scamming accusations?
Are there...
Like, I guess that they
Have you-
mean like the donations.
Is there a scam? Like, have you like scammed people or something?
No.
Or
Donations.
donations? What do you mean?
Like maybe when they play the TTS and I didn't like thank them.
That's what you're talking about.
Well, I saw that message, and I don't know, Andrew, if you've been getting any messages. There's like, apparently you have lore. Do you know what lore is?
Not really.
Like there's lore to, well, that's not a good one. There's lore to stories, like Star Wars, there's lore.
Just saying your history.
Your history.
The thing is this is what they're referencing. They're referencing that you scammed a person who gave you at least $30,000. Is that correct? That's what the accusation is. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying this is what people are referencing.
I mean, like they've been saying that for like 3 years already. So, but there's really like nothing. It's just that sometimes like the guy like likes the girl and they donate to them, so they took it the wrong way.
Oh, so like you were streaming and the guys would like send TTSs, and is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
like they send a donation, but they feel like they are supposedly like to get more and things like that.
Okay. Because I don't know. I was just when I was messaging.
Yeah.
Madison was in the street. She was messaging me on Instagram, and I got 20 fucking messages from people like saying shit about like, you try to hire a hitman.
No. That's totally
Like,
not
are people just trolling me? Like, are they trolling me or what the fuck?
They've been
Did you
saying-
try to hire a
No.
hitman?
I love how the man donated $200 but didn't even specify the accusation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting people in my DMs. I don't know.
Okay.
So you did not consider hiring a hitman?
No. of
Okay,
course not. That's
just want to
crazy.
clear it up.
That's illegal.
That's
Just clearing up the air here.
No.
But someone's saying you tried to considered hiring a hitman to kill another. Was it another streamer?
No. That's totally untrue. Yeah,
Okay.
Totally untrue.
I think she would be arrested for that if
Yeah,
that was
I will
true.
not be here.
Yeah.
I'll not be
Okay.
here.
Because that's illegal.
Okay. Did you do any?
So this is, I mean, like, just correct me if I'm wrong here. This is, according to this, this is just what they're telling me, that you said, quote, I know guys when they're lonely and when they don't have a good family situation, they're vulnerable. So I just know what kind of people to target. I'll ask them how's life and let them open up. And when they open up, that's when I know that I can take something from them.
That's not true.
Is that correct?
No, like that's not true.
Wait, are they saying she said that or
Well, there's a recording of it apparently.
like on a stream or something? Wait, it's not true. Like that, there's a recording of it. Like you just never said that, or
But that was from like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. It
So you
was from
did
3
you
years
did
ago.
you said that?
I wouldn't say because I was just very not in the right state of mind. I was
Okay.
just like, so I said like stupid things, but I don't really mean it at all.
So it was a joke.
I was just in a very bad place. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The woman being recorded, I guess this is you, admitted to scamming at least 7 men, including one with a disability,
Yeah.
and one allegedly gave her his life savings of more than $30,000 after she said she had a growth in her kidney.
No, it's not true. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm just telling you what these guys are saying.
Yeah, but that was from like 3 years ago.
Wait, so it's not true, or it happened 3 years ago?
It was from like 3 years ago, and also like nothing really happened after that, and because like these are just a bunch of trolls and everything, and the police also cleared me up, so there was nothing that escalated from that at all.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
hearing, I'm just hearing
And
this
then
from
you have
Andrew.
the
and some
video
people are
saying
DMing
that
me.
the audio itself was fake. Is that correct?
Yeah, but yeah,
Was the audio fake?
I would say that I was just in a very bad place, so I said.
Yeah.
things that I don't say.
So when you said that the audio was fake, that was incorrect. The audio was indeed real.
No, the resource is fake.
I don't know what that means. The resource.
It means that what was being said is not accurate.
Yeah, I understand, like, the framing of it probably is not correct.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get that. I'm just asking specifically the audio of you saying that. That is actual audio of you saying those words, correct?
I guess so, but I won't say that. But I was just in a very bad place.
I think
Okay.
she's saying she did say that, but her intentions weren't ill. She just said it, but didn't actually mean it or intend it.
Yeah, I mean, what would you say, like you, what would you say to an audio recording of, I know guys when they're lonely, when they don't have a good family situation, they're very vulnerable. So I just know what kind of people to target. I'll ask them how's life, let them open up, and when they open up, that's when I know I can take something
I
from.
was,
Like, how could I misconstrue that exactly?
I was just going through a mental breakdown. I was going through a lot of things in life, which is why after that I went for therapy, and I'm in a better place now. So I didn't say those things I mean it at all.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So you said those things, you just didn't mean them.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But wait, in addition to saying those things, I mean, did you actually engage in any of this alleged conduct?
No.
You
So
just
you didn't tell anybody that you had a growth, and then he gave you $30,000?
No.
No. Okay. I mean, I don't know anything about this shit. I don't know you from Adam. This is my first time hearing
Yeah,
about
okay.
it, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Just people were DMing me.
Yeah,
I was like, the hitman thing. I was like, that's crazy. There's no way. There's no way. No
But,
way.
I mean, this was pretty widely covered. There was tons of huge streamers who covered this. I guess it was a big scandal once upon a time. So I don't know if that's what they're referencing.
Okay. So you didn't like scam anybody?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the details. I'll just take your word for it, I guess. But